You?
Hello, I'm Umar,
I'm Trevor.
and this is O.
Ati. Good at that. But
How do
good
I
at
I don't know. I'm not making that sign. OT Graps back better than ever. Wonderful episode planned for or unplanned for you today. We're gonna be talking about WWE absolutely destroying any goodwill they had with both members of this podcast. And also on top of that, we're going to be talking about the big announcement that Tony Khan has planned for AEW tomorrow night. Trevor, a lot of exciting might not be the word for it, but a lot's going on in pro wrestling as always.
Is definitely is a lot going on. How are you doing, my good man?
You know, I'm doing a lot better than Cody Rhodes is right now.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we usually like have like like an intro or something. But man, I think we should just get right into it, Trevor.
Yeah,
I
I
think we
think
should,
so,
because I really want to hear what you have to say about this.
dude. Yeah. Let's get it. My brother even asked. He was like, "Yo, I can't wait to hear y'all talk about this."
And he's just like, "Oh, this is gonna be like an all-time rant for Trevor. I can't wait." Guys, be sure to hit that like button. Go over to youtube.com/OT Graps. We're just about at 100 subs on the channel. Get us there, please. Subscribe for so much content from this show, from Trevor, so much more. Exciting times here. All right,
Absolutely.
Trevor, Friday night was a day that will live in infamy, definitely with you, I know, because Cody Rhodes said he was going to announce who he is going to face at WrestleMania. We all thought, and we all still kind of believe, that it should be Roman Reigns. He confronted Roman. Roman made his case. And Cody said that, Roman, the story is going to be about you and taking everything from you, but it won't be finished at WrestleMania. At which point, if you Rock comes out, show goes off the air, everyone is pissed.
Yeah.
my,
Right.
my
They stare at each other and goes off there.
my brother, my brother. What's going on here?
So, don't you hate when you can predict things that are going to happen? I'm sitting there watching the promo, and he mentions at the beginning, like, he was in council. And I'm like, council with who? And then he continues to talk, and then he says, but it won't be at WrestleMania. And before I could get it out of my mouth, please don't say. And all of a sudden, you hear the music go off. I immediately text you, "Oh my god!" And I didn't realize you weren't in town, but I text you, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "What the fuck am I?" Pardon me, but what am I just watching? What the hell am I watching on WWE right now? And then my buddy texts me. He goes, "Yo, like, did you even know this was gonna happen?" I said, "I don't think anyone knew this was gonna happen." And dude, it just doesn't make any sense. No sense whatsoever. Like, I've heard a bunch of people try to play their case, say, "Hey, this makes sense. We want to see Rock versus Roman. We've been waiting for it. This makes sense." I actually heard someone say that Cody Rhodes is a nobody. No one wants to see Cody wrestle, and, and Cody wouldn't be as good as Rock and Roman. To those delusional, obviously on some type of drug people, what are you watching? How would that be more interesting? The Rock hasn't had a match in how many years? Dude, like,
It's a damn
Cody,
shame, isn't it, Trevor? It's a
it
damn
makes no
shame.
sense, dude. It makes no sense. But it's only the people that agree that it should happen are the people that really haven't been keeping up with wrestling or absolutely know nothing about wrestling.
So I want to say this. Let me just say this before I start with my thoughts. I don't think it's a bad idea to have Rock versus Roman at Mania. I think, in fact, it is going to be the biggest match in WrestleMania history. Not the best,
Absolutely.
not the most technically sound, but as far as eyeballs, as far as like build and what you can do with it, there is no bigger star power match than Roman Reigns and The Rock. Not even close.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Trevor, 6 days before that promo that Cody cut, you know what he did? 6 days before.
I think he won that Royal Rumble, I believe. I believe that's what happened.
My brother, they had this man. Like, here's the thing. You could have done this without making Cody look like an idiot. Like you know what I'm saying? There are ways you could have done this without making him look like the stupidest fucking geek in the world. And I'm sorry, that is what Cody is. He looks like a geek in storyline.
He looks weak. He looks weak. He looks stupid. And why do that to someone you're trying to push through the moon? Like I said the other day, Roman, and I agree with you, Roman and Rock is a huge match. It only makes sense if you're not trying to tell a story that you've been telling since last year. Finish the story. That's all we heard. Finish the story. Finish the story. I mean, yes, it took a detour into fighting Brock Lesnar, which made no sense. But
respect, Trevor, respect. Brock wanted to gain his respect by breaking his arm.
Absolutely. You respect me now. Good.
We don't respect Brock Lesnar.
No. But dude, it's just a waste. It really is a waste. Like, and I get it. Like, Punk, it was probably one of those things where they changed the outcome in the middle of the match because Punk was clearly hurt and he knew it. So it probably was one of those things where Punk was like, "Hey, I'm supposed to win, but
no,
I can't."
That wasn't it. Cody was always supposed to win.
So Cody was always supposed to win.
Cody was always supposed to win. The injury had no impact on.
See, I thought that the injury had impact on who the winner was.
None at all. Cody has been decided as the winner for this for a while. Which makes, because here's the thing, from what we've gathered and what we know right now from reports and sources like close to the situation, again, all like other people's reporting, we have no reporting. We just talk about this shit. But indication is that Cody was always supposed to win, and that the match was supposed to be Cody versus Roman at Mania.
Right.
But Rock had always been kind of pushing to get this match with Roman this year. That had always kind of been happening in the background. And not until after the Royal Rumble, when this Vince McMahon stuff came out, was when Mark Shapiro and Ari Emanuel and kind of said, this is a PR nightmare. Put Rock in the match. And this is like one of the very few times we've seen Ari Emanuel or Endeavor kind of flex that power over Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemingly worked. Now, WWE right now is treating this as like a work. They are like, now they're backtracking. The hashtag we want Cody. It's like,
according to, now this is just hearsay. According to people, they were handing out "We Want Cody" signs at the event, at the Raw event Monday.
I know at least one of those stacks was a fan who handed them out. I don't know, because there were like 2 reported stacks of those.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure where the other ones came from. Like, I mean, there have been plants in wrestling before that has happened. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, What do you think about this though? Like they're trying to turn him into like the bootleg Daniel Bryan of 2014.
Right, kind of, sort of, right? Like, but okay, here's another thing though. Right now that you started the whole, well, you haven't really started anything yet. No promo has been said. They just looking at each other. But since that has happened, now if you renege it, it kind of makes you look even dumber.
It makes Cody look really dumb. I'm sorry.
Cody looks takes the worst for wear in this situation, no matter what they do. Honestly, even if they say, "Oh, well, guess what? It was just the funny," like and they take it away, and then like let the Cody actually do the WrestleMania 40, it makes him look even more weak.
Trevor, he came out in a promo and said that he will not face Roman at Mania 40. He
That's
said
what I'm saying.
this. And
He
he
said
said it with like conviction. It wasn't just like this is mind games. This is like I was just so blown. I'm like, Cody. Ugh. And apparently Cody was like, in retrospect, people backstage, the backstage reaction was like kind of like people were like, it kind of makes sense with all the Vince McMahon stuff that's been happening, like that they would want The Rock to come in, trying to give a boost to PR. But
does make sense. It does
my
make sense,
God, like the patience on Cody Rhodes. Like
dude.
look, I'm a very professional person when it comes to work. I like to think I wouldn't have been professional in that situation. No, we're
It'd have been
throwing
a lot of cursing
Hunter.
and a lot of throwing things.
Hunter, where's the throne? Where's the sledgehammer? Where's the throne? Boom, adrenaline in my soul. All elite wrestling's all I know.
I'd
We're
have
going
been
back.
cussing up a storm.
Yeah. But now now kind of looking ahead, like they have that Thursday press conference planned.
Yeah, I did see that.
And the WWE is like pushing this to be a massive deal. They're bringing out media. They're like having fans come in. They're selling like VIP tickets for like $3,000. You get a picture of Triple H for $3,000.
Oh, great! That
Yeah,
makes 3,000
yeah.
bucks seem all the worthwhile.
Come on, you can do you know.
I don't care.
Anyway, but so they're bringing out media. They're making a big deal about this press conference on Thursday. It's the official WrestleMania press conference. It will be in Las Vegas
Yeah.
at the same time, around the same time, I should say, as the Superb Owl. Now, yes, I said Superb Owl. Now, look, I am not trying to get sued by the NFL, all right? They're going after anyone who says Super Bowl. Oh, lawsuit.
Yes.
Nah. But no. But seriously, they're bringing out all this media, and the idea is, at least, that questions are going to be answered, and the Mania main event is going to be made a whole hell of a lot clearer. I am skeptical of that because I think WWE is not going to let us know. They just want us to tune into this press conference. I guess, Trevor, okay, look, the mess is made. The mess has been made, right?
Right.
Like, Cody looks like a geek. Like, he is in a weird thing where he's, like, maybe challenging for the world title. I don't know what's going on with that situation. They're kind of pushing him back to being Roman Reigns. He's like, I haven't made my decision. What do you do? Like, this has already happened. Right now, Trevor Sutton, you are booking WWE. What do you do?
I mean, like you said, the mess is made. The mess is made unless something you do something to make it like, oh, excuse me, like a special match where the winner has to challenge Roman or something, something like that. There's nothing you can do at this point. You have to literally you either have to do Rock and Roman and figure out what to do with Cody, and throw the man a bone and give him the World Heavyweight Championship, or do what they're probably gonna do and mess it up even further.
I'm just
Because
sorry,
honestly,
finish,
you know
please.
what I think they're gonna do, and I hope they don't, because if they do, I'm going to scream. They're gonna make it a fatal 3-way. That's kind of what I think. Where I think it's going,
I think that's what's gonna happen too.
and I, uh, uh,
It is. They've screwed themselves into like it is bad, Trev. It is
dude,
really
it's
bad.
terrible.
Like, because here's the thing: there is no situation here where Cody doesn't look like a loser.
No, not at all. Like, because I mean, and also you also got to think about the world title too. Because at this point, like, who does he fight? Like, he's like all these guys that want a piece of the world title, he's beaten already, except for Cody Rhodes, and Cody doesn't want the world heavyweight title.
Like it
So, like,
is.
you actually you're screwed on both shows, to be honest with you.
And I'm seeing people online say that Cody should like they should have a match between Cody and The Rock, Elimination Chamber to decide whose face is Roman. I'm like, Cody won the Rumble. Like he has a match at
There's
Mania.
no reason for him to. But again, like you said, you also got to go back to the fact that he said he will not challenge him for the belt at WrestleMania. He won't. That's what he said.
And how do you explain that away? Like that's the thing. You can't like it is. When are you gonna have Cody come out and say, Roman, I was joking with you. I was just playing mind games.
And he looks even dumber.
So stupid. So
like
stupid.
The whole thing is you're trying if you're trying to convince. Okay, this man just not only won the Royal Rumble, he won it for the second time consecutively. That's only happened like what back like what was it 12 years ago, 24 years ago, something like that.
It was Stone Cold, and then before that it was Shawn Michaels. Only
Yeah,
three men have won.
only 3 men have done it, and then you're so he's big time, big cheese. He's the boss man, but now you're gonna like make him. You know what, Roman? I'm gonna take everything you have, take it all from you. But guess what? It won't happen at WrestleMania. And then like he just looks like the world's biggest sap.
When else is it gonna happen, Cody? Like,
and you know what? He probably said that. It was like, that sounds really fucking stupid.
he's just like, oh no, I'm gonna look. They are. He's just like, they are gonna screw me.
Jesus.
They're gonna make me. Here's the thing, and people are like comparing this to the Daniel Bryan thing. They're like, no, they're gonna build it up. He's gonna be just like Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, they screwed up. Don't get me wrong. WWE screwed up a lot with Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing, Trevor. Bryan never won the Rumble.
Nope.
Bryan never stated that he wasn't going to face anyone. He wanted to face Randy Orton for that world title.
Whatever they put in front of him.
And the Bryan thing was weird because it was like a real life thing where they were literally trying to keep him away from the world title picture until they could not ignore it.
Yep.
And that was, remember, that was over a span of months. That was from SummerSlam to Mania. Trevor, this is like they're like out here like 2 or 3 days later going like, yeah, in the game, okay, yeah, I don't know what we gotta do here, Steph. Okay, Steph, what should I do? like, what do you do?
If Vince is in the background, screw Cody.
No, Vince is somewhere getting together his like shitty defense for his lawsuit.
This will never be. Anyway,
but my God, like I mean, like let's just get some reaction here from the live audience. We got Charles and the best show on. Hell yeah.
Thank you, sir.
We got Takara Moon saying, you need to do Cody Night 2, Rock Night 1 with no title on the line. Cody said, okay, I'm fine with this. The issue I have is how do you explain Cody say, like, and again, I'm not yelling at you, Takara. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. But my main issue is how the hell do you explain away him saying it won't be at Mania? You can't. We got Takara also saying, have Cody Night 1 debuting, Jacob Fatu stopping Rhodes from winning. Oh, I don't want to see that.
I love to see Jacob Fatu, but don't. No, it should be Jacob Fatu stopping The Rock from winning.
Or Solo Sikoa stopping Roman
Yeah,
from winning. Because The Rock is the elder.
yeah, true. It is.
Michael Cole's reaction to Rocky sucks was epic. Yeah, they were chanting Rocky sucks at Raw.
They sure were. They booed because like it was so. It was one of those things that was everyone was so shocked because Cody and what's his name Seth literally stopped. It was like I wasn't expecting that one.
Oh my god. Like, what do you guys want to talk about? Jesus. I'm just, you know what? I never thought I'd be this mad with WWE screwing up this booking, but this is just like frustratingly bad. Like, it's bad enough you do it, right? You do it, and Cody says, you know what? Okay, whatever. I want to face Rollins for the world title.
Right.
You can do that, and you can set up whatever you want to have, like a title unification match. And I'm like, sure. All right, whatever. But don't you dare say that Cody hasn't made up his mind about who he's facing for Mania. He 100% made up his mind by saying no to Roman Reigns, the champion who's been reigning for over 1,000 days. He said no.
He said no. He said it won't be at WrestleMania. Keywords.
We got Carmoon asking, do you guys see Mercedes doing a CP? What's a CP?
Cosplay?
Well. I'm sure she has actually done something like that. But yeah. So we'll talk about Mercedes in the AEW segment we have later on. If you guys want to stay tuned for that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to youtube.com/OT Graps. Yeah. Charles says, hope no one gets jumped at the press conference scene. Look, they better work the hell out of that press conference. They better have like a big brawl. I want media members to get hit with chairs. I want like big old tuna Dave Meltzer in there.
I want some bionic elbows. I
want Dave Meltzer holding back like Cody, going, your father wouldn't have wanted this. Also, by the way, Trevor, once upon a time, Cody said that like he didn't want to be defined by like Dusty. And he didn't want Dusty, like, to be, like, the premise of, like, his feuds and all that kind of stuff.
Everybody mentions Dusty Rhodes. Everyone. But every single person.
Even CM Punk.
Yes.
Look, I don't know Punk. I don't know what relationship he had with Dusty. That seemed like it was cap. I'm just going to say it. That seemed like it was cap.
It definitely did. It definitely did. Because, like, even, like, Cody's reaction to it was like,
it's like this again. Jesus.
Yeah. Even Drew McIntyre last night, like, what would Dusty think? Like, really?
What would Dusty think? Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. Have you seen Drew's new shirt?
Yes.
For those of you who have not, Drew
it's
McIntyre,
amazingly awful and something that I would wear.
I just hold up. I just need to pull this up for the wonderful people because everyone we deserve this.
Oh, you definitely do. If you haven't seen it, it's quite possibly amazing.
It's honestly a sight to behold. Just give me 1 second to pull this up.
It's very funny.
Yeah, but like oh, by the way, I think Drew resigned. I'm just gonna.
He did.
Okay, I don't know if he did. But I feel like he did. I got a feeling that he did. Let's see. Okay, I have it pulled up. Just gonna set it for the screen, guys. So last night, Drew McIntyre came out wearing probably the greatest shirt in the history of professional wrestling.
It is
forever staying trolling CM Punk, and here it is. Oh, that. It was the wrong image.
The wrong image.
I have those listed as image 3 and image 2, so
right.
I don't know which ones. I just need to rename this one as like Austin Theory.
Yeah.
8-Town down.
That is such a terrible thing.
Okay, but here's the shirt, Trev.
Yeah, oh my god. This is Punk is
Well, here, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Why'd you break this down for us? This just
Yes.
says
This was the greatest shirt
CM Punk's main event, WrestleMania main
event.
event, 2024 to
That's
2024.
dude, and that meme has been around for a long time. He just changed his face. It's the greatest thing ever. Now, whoever made that shirt, I want to.
I have not bought a WWE shirt outside of an event in a very long
I will
time.
buy that.
This is one that I'm like, I am going to get, and it has nothing to do with like CM Punk. Contrary to popular belief, guys, I am a CM Punk fan.
He is.
He is. I love how Punk is like your Matt Cardona.
Like, here's the thing. I don't hate him. I just sick of him.
Has he gotten to like X-Pac levels of heat with you?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
What more does he have to do?
I mean, he's done a lot. But no, like he I honestly truly believe Sean Whitman, X Pac, Six, whatever you want to call him, is a human is a terrible human. I don't like the guy for reasons that I won't get into. But I don't necessarily think that CM Punk is a terrible guy. I don't. I'm not sure about it. I think it might be. I mean, he might be, but I think it's more of a act. I don't think he's quite a terrible person.
He said, "Oh man, Trevor, when you facing your twin, AJ Francis, top dollar,
Top dollar. This is when I gain some more weight. I'm a little too.
gain some more weight. Oh no,
Need to get more muscle.
It's the Big Trev.
He's like what 6? What? How big is AJ Francis?
I thought you were about to say 600. I was like, damn, boy, he ain't that big.
No, he might be 300 pounds. I don't think he is though. I think
He definitely used to be when he was like
yeah,
in
he
the NFL.
used to be. I think he dropped some weight.
His build weight is 330. I mean, he's
Okay.
6'5". He's probably around 300 actually. Now that I think
Yeah,
about
so
it.
if they got him at 6'5", he's probably like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah. Yo, you want to know something crazy? Like when I was younger, I don't know if I told you this. When I was like really young watching WWE, I used to think that all wrestlers sung their own theme songs.
I think we talked about this
Did
once, but I used to think that too. Well, you know what's funny? Some of them actually did. Like
Yeah.
Sean sang his theme song. Who else sang the theme song? Oh, Honky Tonk Man, of course.
I'm a honky tonk man. I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm white. I mean, whoops. Oh man, guys, it's Takara Moon saying I heard Omar can impersonate Seth Rollins. You're damn right I can. We got hi Trevor. What's your thoughts on WWE 2K24 remove both Lesnar and Vince?
Good. I mean, good. Like, there's no reason for them to be on anything that WWE promotes, especially if they wanted to get bought.
This is a good question, actually. Kind of jumping off of that. What do you do with Vince and Lesnar in the tape library?
That is a very good question. That's a very, very good question. Like, and here's the thing, though. Unfortunately, both of them are like part of some good moments, some great moments. Um, I mean, say what you want about him, and I have. Brock Lesnar was part of some great championship matches. The Eddie Guerrero match, the match with him and Kurt Angle. Like, he's had some great matches.
Undertaker. The
Yeah.
streak ending.
The streak ending. Yeah, definitely. Like, what do you do? What do you do after that? Like, do you take them out? Because I mean, both of what they did is pretty bad. And for a minute, Owen Hart wasn't even on their library, and Owen didn't do a damn thing.
I think that, like, I mean, and I don't want people to think this is a cop out. I think the answer is probably like the same thing you do with Benoit, as far as, I mean, like the content, the library is like gonna it is what it is. Like that is WWE history. Like you
Right.
can like here's the thing. You can try to erase Lesnar from the library if you want. You cannot erase Vince. Like, and that's not me saying like you can't do it on a moral level. You can't like
You
on a
just
moral
physically
level.
can't. Like he was not what 60% of the Attitude Era, if not
He
70.
was doing commentary for years. Like
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
like he is just like literally too. He's just too big in the show and in that company during that time to eliminate like that. What it can do, and I think what you should do if you're WWE is, you know, like get rid of ways for them to profit off of WWE. Meaning, like, don't sell any more of their merch. In the case of Lesnar, don't like push his advertisers. Like,
right.
get rid of all that. Like, because that's the way that you can kind of, try and not incentivize that behavior down the line. Like, of course, like firing them would be a good first step, but I'm not sure where WWE is as far as that goes with Lesnar. We know that Vince resigned, but as far as the library goes, man, it's gonna be hard to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be way hard to do that. Like you said, like he was a commentator. I mean, he was a voice in a lot of the video games for a long time too. Like
He
it's
was on the cover of SmackDown versus Raw.
what he was the main commentator. Him and Jerry Lawler in WrestleMania arcade game. So like I mean, there's a lot that you can't do. Like you said, him and King and him and a couple other people were the commentators for Raw for a long time. So it's one of those things that's definitely hard to do.
Yeah, I don't see a world where that happens. I mean, they've eliminated certain moments before. I definitely could see them eliminating some moments of Vince, particularly one promo that like Stephanie cut on him. That in retrospect, I don't know if you've seen this. It is one of the craziest like promos I've heard in
What
retrospect.
was this?
It was. I don't know how other way to say this. I'm just gonna like say it. The promo is literally Stephanie saying when you brought like basically that's Vince like basically saying that Vince brought her to like meetings with other executives or other powerful people and as a way to like get her to do favors for them in order to get
Well, I
business
remember
deals.
this.
This was like SmackDown, I think 2002. Like this was I watched a clip of it the other day and it was like it's like eerie to watch back, honestly. Just considering knowing what we know now.
The allegations and everything. Yeah.
It is just oof, oof. There's also a guy who like by the way like Vince is people are like, "Oh god, Vince is dignity and he is like this is a dude who like tried to book himself to be the father of his own daughter's child."
Yes. Yeah. We forget about these things.
We got Ryan saying, "Omar TKO is TKO going to make Triple H resign from WWE and clean house, and get rid of Michael Hayes?" Michael Hayes, bro, that's a good one. From WWE after this one. I mean, I don't know, Trev. What do you think? Like, I think it could happen. It just
I
depends
think it
on.
could happen. I'm not sure if it's going to happen for a number of reasons. One, Triple H until recently has been doing pretty good booking. And I mean, yes, you can hire someone to book the matches or whatever, but like it's better to have someone that is familiar with the talent. And let's be real, Michael Hayes ain't booking nobody. I mean, you could have Sean do it. I mean, Sean is still helping with talent and stuff and down in NXT, but like uh, until it is confirmed or not confirmed that Triple H had any knowledge about it, I say you leave Triple H. Leave Triple H be. He's not really doing anything harmful, or is he? We don't know. But I say just leave him be.
I would say it depends. I mean, like, look. we know that in the lawsuit, like names haven't been named outside of Vince and John Laurinaitis, but there were executives who were aware of what was going on.
Right.
Again, like I don't know. I am not saying that Triple H knew the extent of things. It is hard for me to believe, though, that Triple H didn't know that there was a relationship and the power dynamic of that relationship. Whether or not that's enough for TKO to fire him, I'm not sure.
Right.
However, if it is known that Triple H was in any way implicated in this or aware of the extent of this, I see a world where TKO would let him go. I
Oh, yeah,
definitely see a world where TKO would
yeah.
let him go. Or demote him or do something, because one thing's for sure, Trevor, they like nearly tanked their WrestleMania main event over this. They are not this is not the WWE of old where it's like, they're going to bury things or whatever. This is a company run by Ari Emanuel, who is very business savvy, who was an agent for years, who understands the importance of good PR versus bad PR, and understands how to mitigate that bad PR, and that's what he wants to do. And if I'm Ari Emanuel, I also want to get rid of anyone who had anything to do with this. Get that out, like whether it's like you have to bring in someone like who would be the booker. I don't know. You would have Shawn Michaels, who you could bring up and book the show. He's doing a great job in NXT. There's people from outside you could bring in. You could always bring back an Arn Anderson. You could always bring back some people who used to be in AEW. There's a pool of talent there. Like there's also like older talent. You could bring in William Regal as a guy that I could see in a spot like that. But I don't know. It's just it's a horrible, horrifying situation. That's the only way I can put it. It's a horrifying situation.
It is. It's not a fun situation to even talk about, but it is something that probably can happen and you should be aware of,
We got No Lara in the chat saying, like, anyone didn't see this coming with Rocky Chance. Also, can we not bring family members into it, especially The Rock's daughter? Have you heard about this, Trev?
No, I have not actually.
This is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry for cursing, but the gall of some wrestling fans. Okay, so basically what happened is because of The Rock coming back and then all that stuff, The Rock's daughter, who's a talent down in NXT, Ava, ended up getting a bunch of like death threats, like just flooded with death threats. And now she's like gotten to the point where she's like reported some of them to like authorities and and she's off of Twitter. She's like deleted her Twitter.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that there was a bunch of people that this one dude on one of the wrestling sites that one of the wrestling groups I'm a member of goes, "Oh, Ava, Rock's daughter, blocked me today." I'm like, probably because you were pesting her. Like, leave her alone. Like, what the hell?
I swear, like, there's just like some fans who ruin it for the rest of us because it's like,
oh yeah, I mean, just as it is in anything you like any sport, whatever. There are fans of football that I can't watch football with.
Like, I get, like, you're mad, like, and I understand it. I totally get it. I totally get like being upset and being like, just like captivated by your emotions, all that kind of stuff. Bro, it's pro wrestling.
Exactly.
Bro, like if it's that big a deal to you where you have to send death threats to not that it would be okay if you send death threats to The Rock.
No.
But like to his daughter who has nothing to do with this. Ridiculous.
Not a thing to do with this. She wasn't on TV. She didn't come to the face of Roman Reigns. Like, again, like you said, it's not okay for him to do it to him either, but she has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Just because she's his daughter, she deserves a death threat? No. She deserves to be left alone just like he does.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just
I mean, and again,
ridiculous.
let me reiterate. I do not think Roman and Rock is a dumb match. I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad match. I think it's a great match. I think it actually definitely should be headline of WrestleMania. But what I think is dumb is that you messed up a perfectly told story with Cody to do so.
Wow, was it perfectly
Well,
well told?
I'm sorry, it wasn't well told at all, but it's a
A
story that you
story.
can finish.
It
It's,
was definitely it was a story.
it was a story. It wasn't well told. I have some positivity, not, but it was told.
But people wanted to see Cody win. Like at the end of the
Yeah,
day, we all wanted to see Cody win, right? And so like in your eyes, right? I mean, you think it's gonna be a triple threat? Do you what do you do in that triple threat? Do you have Cody win?
I mean,
And how do you have him win?
you know what? To me, for it to even make sense, he has to pin Roman. But I don't think he's going to. If it's a triple threat, they're gonna make it so Cody beats pins Rock, and Roman goes, "Oh, you may finish your story, but you never pinned me. You never beat me."
That would be
And
trash.
it's something else they can build off. Trash, yes, but it's something else they can do.
We got the deal saying everyone talking crap about the Rocket Mania still gonna be the first peeps to watch the match. That has nothing to do with it. It can be. I watched season 8 of Game of Thrones knowing it was shit.
It was terrible.
Because I was watching the story and invested in the story up until then.
Yeah,
But
we're gonna watch it. We're definitely gonna watch it. You just heard me in verbatim say I don't think it's a bad match.
And
But
remember, the issue isn't that Rock versus Roman isn't exactly like Trevor said. They're going to be a bad match. The issue is that you made Cody look like a geek. That is
terrible. A
and
star like Seth Rollins saying that Cody is the best makes no sense after what he did Friday.
I mean, look, compared to Seth Rollins, Cody is the best. Like Cody beat that man with a torn pec.
I mean, he's the best compared to a lot of people if you put that in factor.
Adrenaline and resolve. Rollins can't get out the door. Oh my god, man! If I'm Rollins and Becky, I'm seriously thinking. I'm like, Bex. You think how much you think AEW would pay for us? Because honestly, like, if I'm Tony, I'm just like, ho, guys, how you're free agents? 10 years, $70 million each. We're throwing the entire piggy bank at y'all. Let's go. No, that's hyperbole. They're not going to get paid $70 million, but they are going to make a shit ton of money. We got the deal saying Cody beats Seth night 1, Roman beats Rock night 2, Mania ends with a stare down, Cody and Roman holding the belts. That is a way you could do this for sure.
That is a way you could do it. It is. It won't look as stupid, but it's still kind of
It's just weird. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. What is the motivation for Cody to, like, not redeem himself at Mania? I just, that part was never explained to me.
No.
And how The Rock fits in.
I hope it, and honestly, I don't think it will be explained, but I hope there is some explanation for it because, I mean, he wasn't even able to speak last night, so wasn't really able to tell us anything. I hope it is clarified, though. But at the same token, why do we want to see him beat Seth Rollins for what, third time? Fourth time?
Fourth time.
Fourth time. Why do we want to see it again? Like,
you ever watch Booker T? Like, you know what you got to watch? Booker T's Titantron from like 2011. This is so random. It's so
It's
funny.
random, very random.
It's just this man going like, and then like it zooms in. It's like I remember I was at TLC 2011, right? And there was like a big Booker T fan in the background. He's like, it was actually Booker versus Cody, and he goes, "Yeah, you get it, Booker. You're a 5-time champion. Don't take no shit." And I just go, 6-time. He's like, "Oh, you damn right. He's doing 6-time champion, Booker." Because remember, he won the WCW title belt 5 times, but he also won the World Heavyweight title in 2007.
Yeah.
That was King Booker.
King Booker.
Kiss my royal feet. It was great. But, bro, I don't care what anyone says. Peak Booker T was King Booker and whatever the hell else he was doing in TNA. That was great. That was insane.
King Booker.
Respect. Like I love Booker T in TNA.
I like him in TNA too.
Absolutely.
We got
a question for you, Trev.
What's going on?
We got Trevor. What are your thoughts on? I'm sorry, I didn't read this question before I put it on the screen. What are your thoughts on Ryback saying he would testify against Vince? The situation. He said he would have Triple H leave the company if he.
Ryback also said he would not wrestle anymore if CM Punk came in, and he's still talking. So Ryback says a lot of things.
Like, yeah.
And not a lot of them are very credible, honestly.
If Ryback actually has like evidence against Vince McMahon or witness anything, I hope he comes forward like truly, honestly.
Me too. Like truly, honestly, yeah. But Ryback has been known to be the biggest like troll in professional wrestling. And you can't believe anything he says.
Stupid.
Stupid.
I love how he's like, stupid. Feed me
Dummy,
more.
Yeah.
Wake up. We got No Lara saying, I guess wrestling fans, I owe you CM Punk, and we're sorry for cases. Everything from his 2011 has come true. Okay, I think I think that makes sense. Basically, like wrestling fans kind of owe. I mean, I guess like I think what you're trying to say there is like, you know, CM Punk was right. Yeah, back in his promo in 2011. Like, yeah, he was. A lot of what he said was right.
Yeah, a lot of it was. I mean, we kind of knew that though, but a lot of it was.
Ryan said, "Would you bring Eric Bischoff as CEO to take control of WWE?"
I wouldn't have Eric Bischoff watch my dog.
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. I'm back,
I hate him.
and I'm making things worse. AEW, yo, you want to light a fire under Tony Khan? My guy, this is how you do it. You want to light a fire under Tony Khan? Be like, oh, Eric, it's on, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy,
you know
more money, please.
I need a bigger trust fund.
Like, forget the Brinks truck. Let's get the island of money. Like, ship the island here, Daddy.
Papa.
Daddy, please. You know the deal says, fantasy booking, have Cody F over Roman, have The Rock win the belt, watch the internet explode. There's some Vince Russo booking right there.
Excellent Vince Russo booking.
My head would explode, though. And I'm not saying you couldn't do a good story out of it. You could.
Oh, you could. You make a great story out of it. But and the internet would absolutely be pissed.
You want to talk about the internet being pissed? Read it out loud. Read it out to the people. Read it to the people, Trevor. Let them know.
There's only one man that can save WWE, It is all red and white and blue, brother. Mr. America. Oh God.
We got the red, white, and blue flowing through his vein.
Oh
Bow, bow,
man.
bow, 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 bow. Oh
Yes.
my God. I
Racist.
am
I
a
mean
real
Americans.
American. Fight for the rights of only one kind of man. Oh, we got a very generous super chat from Kenny Baum, good friend of the show. Kenny Baum. Thank you, my
Thank
good
you.
friend. Kenny just says, we want Rocky. Guys, go over to Kenny's channel at Kenny Baum. Great content on about Mortal Kombat, WWE 2K, all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much. That was very generous, Kenny.
Definitely good at what he does. Thanks
Yeah,
a lot, Kenny.
yeah. Kenny. For those of y'all don't know, Kenny is probably the biggest fucking troll like I have ever met, and
Yes.
in the best possible way, not in the toxic way, in the best possible way. Because this man will say some stuff that you're just like, he means it, but he also he's trying to get a rise out of you. He's done that to me a few times.
I haven't
Um,
had a chance to actually meet him, but I love his content though.
Hell yeah, we'll get Kenny on OT Graps one of these days. I think like, the main issue is like scheduling because like he does like one of his podcasts like the same night. Because
Right.
here's the thing, they have the same issue over on his show that we have here. It's like we don't watch NXT.
No.
Yeah. So, but I really appreciate you, my guy. That was very nice. Yeah, but he ain't. He's like, these allegations are false. He's not talking about the Vince allegations. He's talking about these troll allegations. No, Kenny, watch any show that I've done with you, Kenny. It's literally, that's half the time you sprinkle it in there. He'll just be like, oh, I don't know, man. I just
No,
think.
you and Kenny are absolutely hilarious together. It's funny to watch Kenny on the show.
My man. I think one time he hit me with I don't know, man. I just think like, you know what it was? We went to World's End kind of together, and this man was like, I want Jungle Boy to come out, and I wanted to come out to Cry Me a River, and I was dying. I just remember looking at him. I was like, Kenny Baum, what are you doing, my guy?
Oh man.
Oh my God. Anyway, appreciate you. Appreciate the love, Kenny. That's again very nice of you. Guys, after you're done watching this show later tonight, go check out Kenny on Off the Top. Anyway, guys, we got one more topic to talk about, but first, be sure to hit that like button. Go over to youtube.com/@OTGraps. Subscribe. Trevor, my good sir.
Yes, sir.
We got one final thing to talk about, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up. We got AEW's big announcement.
Yes.
Tony Khan, AEW president, CEO, and everything else has announced, will make an announcement tomorrow night, a big announcement on a stacked show in Phoenix, Arizona. Like this is like one of AEW's most stacked Dynamite cards they've had in a minute. I'm just gonna try to pull up the full card, but on the card, you not only have the big announcement by Tony Khan, we also have Sting and Darby Allin facing off against the AEW Tag Team Champions
I didn't hear about that.
for the belts. And look, that could lead to a match with the Young Bucks for the belts at the pay-per-view. We also have some big-time implications between a match between Red Velvet and Timeless Tony Storm, with Deonna Purrazzo also being on commentary. CMLL invades as they face off against the Blackpool Combat Club. Jericho versus Takeshita. And the headliner, Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page. A winner gets a shot at the world title against Samoa Joe at Revolution. My brother.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
What do you think about this card?
Dude, this, like you said, is a good card. This is almost like like a pay-per-view style card, honestly.
Oh
You
yeah.
can honestly put this on a pay-per-view and sell. Like, I'm very excited for Swerve and Hangman on a page. I really am. I'm
Oh.
actually hoping for Swerve to win though.
Oh, well, you know what I think's gonna happen, or do you want to know what I think's gonna happen?
Well, of course.
Well, I think so. They built this match around like the fact that the only time Swerve has beaten Hangman really has been when he's gotten help, right?
Yeah.
And this time Swerve is told Nana, "Nah, I'm gonna do this on my own. You gotta stay away. Don't be at ringside. Don't do none of that." But Trevor, I think we're gonna go into this match. It's gonna be a time limit draw,
Huh.
and
There's a,
Swerve and Hangman are both gonna be pissed because Hangman's gonna be like, "I can't beat Swerve," and Swerve's gonna be like, "I can't beat Hangman. Like I can't really beat him."
right.
Trevor, we're gonna get a triple
I mean,
threat at
hey,
that pay per view, and it's
that's
gonna
good implications
slap.
though.
Slap.
Slap. That'd be interesting. I mean, a three-way would be an interesting match.
Three-way would be interesting. But I mean, of course, what everyone's talking about on this show is the announcement. A lot of rumor, a lot of innuendo, a lot of talking about what this could be. I'll just say this. The prevailing sentiment is that this is going to be the announcement of a show. And right now, the March 13th show, the March 13th slot of Wednesday Night Dynamite is open. We don't know where that show is going to be. That show is coming up, Trevor, and unless they're planning on like having it in front of no people, given the rate that AEW sells tickets at,
Yeah,
I think
true.
it's safe to say that they're likely going to make that a massive must-see show. A lot of people think it's going to be a big show setting up the AEW debut of Mercedes Moné. What do you think?
It could definitely be that. And I think it actually might be, but we don't know. I mean, with Tony Khan, it could be like 8 different things.
We're doing. Hello, I'm Tony Khan, GM of AEW, and I just want to thank the AEW fans for supporting us for all this time. And now I have a major announcement to make. AEW's made history being one of the longest running shows on television to date, and we're going to continue making history as we head into All In at Wembley Stadium, August 25th, 2024. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com. And I am happy to announce that as of this moment, tickets are still on sale for AEW All In Wembley Stadium. Thank you.
And then another announcement is
Oh, by the way, March 13th, Money in Monet in the Bank, TD Garden, Boston. We're having a big show, and it is going to be boss time when we get there. That's all you say. You don't say her name.
But you know it's not you. It's Tony Khan. So you know he's gonna do something a little different.
Could you imagine this man? If this man makes another announcement about like premium tickets for Wembley, I'm going to shit a chicken. Like I'm gonna be so mad.
I think you might need to check your insides if you shit chicken, sir.
Well, I just said Popeyes.
I mean that's possible.
We got to say, is Omar reading off a prompter? Bro, no. Like, here's the thing. There is a monitor directly in front of me. Yes. I never read off of this thing. It's all just me producing the show.
You know what's funny? Neither do I. Like, I'll have the notes from the show, like here. I don't. I just, yeah.
No, but Tony Khan will definitely be reading off a prompter. I'm just like doing a Tony Khan. I can do it over here if you want. Hi, I'm Tony Khan, President and CEO of AEW. AEW has continued to make history over the last 5 years of its existence, and now we are making another big splash. As we head into All In, Wembley Stadium, August 25th, 2024, we have an amazing announcement to make. In addition to All In, August 25th, 2024, AEW will be making its debut in a parking lot right outside of All In for the first ever AEW Grill Off. It is going to be a great show. It is going to be a great time. Come see some of your best AEW fans, talent, and everyone else, including myself, who will be in attendance at All In, Ticketmaster.com.
Not a poor point. Go off.
I mean, like he's. Oh, I bet you. No matter what that announcement is, it could be like him announcing like a mega TV deal. It could be anything. It could be him announcing Mercedes. That man will mention All In. I promise you, he's mentioning All In.
He will.
Anyway, what do we got here? Okay, Trevor. But what do you think it's gonna end up being? Like, actually.
I honestly think part of it's going to be Monet. I don't know what else it could be. I don't know what other announcements he has in store, but I think Monet is one of the announcements, definitely. I mean, like I said, with Tony Khan, it could be a little bit of 1,000 things, but I think it might be.
Charles said hat off, so I took it off.
You don't listen to me.
Anyway, I mean, like, the only other thing I can think of is that it possibly could be. So recently, like literally today, just a few hours ago, Warner Brothers, Fox, and ESPN announced a joint venture where they're going to be launching like a streaming service specifically for sports.
Okay.
I think it might be too early, but it's possible that they announced that AEW pay-per-views and all that kind of stuff is going to be going over to that streaming service.
They could, yeah.
But I would say it does not explain that March 13th Dynamite not being announced yet. That has to be a big show.
It has to be something, yeah. It has to be something he's playing, like one of his like mini shows that they play for like the pay-per-views, whatever, like, you know, the mini pay-per-views pretty much, yeah.
Give me that boss, bro, give me the TD Garden, man. Call it Monet in the bank. Monet. Could you imagine Monet in the bank? That's a double entendre. Triple entendre, actually.
Now, you bring Monet to the, you know, to AEW. You just brought the Virtuosa, Donna Purrazzo. What do?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, of course you give Monet the belt, but Purrazzo deserves it too.
Deonna Purrazzo is about to have a very good match with Toni Storm at the pay-per-view. I don't think she needs the belt right now.
No, right now, no. But
she will be better off. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. She is a heavy contender for it, though.
No,
but she doesn't need it.
For sure. My thinking is, though, like she's gonna be better off having that big feud with Toni Storm, but immediately after that, you have Toni Storm beat her, and she just goes like even more diluted Hollywood starlet, and
right.
She goes, "Nobody can beat me," and we just hear money.
But you wait for her to beat it. You don't give it to her right away. I feel like you wait.
Oh no. You give it to her like at whatever the next pay-per-view is.
Sure.
Or you do what I would have done, which is the next Dynamite. Pop that freaking rating. Mercedes, Toni Storm, one-on-one in a steel cage.
I mean, makes sense to me.
Nah, pop that rating. That March 20th episode of Dynamite is going to slap too. And then we're going to get more money. Money. Yeah, we'll see. I just really hope it's not something. I hope Tony's learned his lesson with these announcements, man, because there have been some times where I'm just like, man, wonderful. I love the Toys for Tots stuff.
I think that was cool.
super cool, but like I'm like my guy. You didn't need to advertise this a week in advance.
No, he did.
Anyway,
But yeah.
fantasy booking: Hangman wins, costs us, and Swerve costs him the title at Revolution. That could be interesting.
Could be.
We got 5-star Big Chief with the picture of I must stop Spider-Man. Give her a title shot right away. We got DJ Money saying, tell me the real problem Roman Reigns has with Cody Rhodes. Cody did not hit a real challenge yet. Put him versus somebody who will beat the brakes off of him. I mean, you ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Charles says the WBD news just before the day of the announcement. Just crazy timing. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. They need AEW tag titles as Deanna and Virtuosa could be a great team. Deanna is the Virtuosa.
Is Virtuosa.
Man. Trevor, what else we got?
Oh, man, I don't know.
What are you watching these days?
Well, actually, since it's Black History Month, I was watching. I've been watching a few things. I watched the very first WCW World Champion, Black World Champion match. Mr. Ron Simmons.
Damn.
Right. You know what? For that time, that was such a great match. I remember, I think I've told you this before. My brother's a huge Ron Simmons fan. That was one of his favorite matches. I remember him like screaming about it. Like, but yeah, it was a big moment. Definitely a big moment.
For sure. I mean, did you see Swerve shout out like people for Black History Month on his promo in Collision?
I did, yeah. I did. I thought it was
pretty cool. He called out Kofi Kingston, that was a really cool thing.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Has not world champion, but AEW's had a African American champion, right?
Not a world champion, no.
Yeah, world champion, but they've had two. They had a was it TBS belt and the TNT title?
Yeah. Scorpio Sky has won the TNT title and the tag titles, and then you had Jade Cargill who won the TBS belt.
And didn't what's his name?
Ricky also held the FTW title and the tag titles.
Yeah, Ricky did hold the belt. I mean, Ricky has the one of the tag team titles right now. The other guy, the big guy.
Powerhouse Hobbs also. Yeah,
Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah.
TNT title.
Yeah.
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 I think that's.
I think that's it. Honestly. I think. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking about tag team champions. I think.
Now, are you counting ROH as well, or just?
Oh, I mean, if we count ROH, I mean, Swerve did also shout out a well-deserved Athena, who the only reason I've kept up with ROH this past year has been Athena.
Because of Athena.
Oh God.
Athena's doing her thing, man. She definitely is.
Athena and Dalton Castle. I'm sorry, I don't want to derail the conversation, but he is.
God, dude, I love what they're doing with Dalton Castle. I really do.
He's depressed, and he's just like he's feeding the boys. It was like, oh, the poor boys. They're starving.
Poor boys, poor Dalton Castle. Oh no.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I think like AEW is about to like make history. Like, they are about to get their first Black World Champion with Swerve. I think it's a matter of time.
I think it's Swerve actually.
Yeah.
I think Swerve is going to be the first one.
You see, like Swerve. I'll look for the exact quote here, but he did an interview, where let me see if I can find it. Sorry, but he did an interview recently. Here it is, with Smooth Vega podcast, and it was about WWE actually calling him to try to return to the company. Here's what he said.
Oh, wow.
It's tough in that organization, WWE. It's really tough creatively when you don't have your hands on your creative and it's left to the powers that be to maneuver you and how they see you fit. And that's not easy for anybody, For me, I was in a place where I knew I needed to be. I needed to be in AEW. When I got the phone call to go back, I didn't even answer it. It was nope.
Yeah, wow.
Talk about a guy taking a chance on himself.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta like him. Like, it's almost impossible not to like the guy. Like, he's confident. I love the confidence. One, two. I love the fact that like he's just what he's doing. Like he's stepping up his game. Like he is a heel. You don't like him. You don't like him. Whatever. But like he's also kind of it's weird because he's kind of a real serious heel, but he's also a tweener. Everyone still shouts his name and everything, but he really is great for AEW. He would never have worked in WWE.
Damn, Kenny Baum is a wild thing. See, this is what he does. He's like, we're talking about Black World AEW World Champions. It's like, good thing it wasn't Scorpio Sky. But shout out to Scorpio Sky. This is what he does. Love you, Kenny, but God, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You got Job saying, of course now I can join. So's almost over. It's okay. That's why we're here every Tuesday.
Exactly.
And you can go back and spend more time with us. You can go over to OT Graps on youtube.com/OT Graps. Spend even more time with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember, like, it's kind of crazy, like, thinking back to, like, things like the Booker T, like, world title match against Triple H and, like, how bad that is. Like, wrestling and society in general has not come nearly far enough, right? As far as like diversity and representation, which really like representation really like is the biggest thing when we're having these conversations. But it's like it's so weird to think that we were in a place like just like 20 years ago where that Booker T storyline could happen. Like that is still one of the most baffling decisions I've ever seen.
Like it was crazy to me to even think that as long as Kofi Kingston had been in the Federation, he never had a super like I mean he's had a singles title, but like never even gone for the world title like that. Like it was crazy that he had never really had a real shot.
Big pressure, man.
Until and honestly what him and Brian did was awesome. The match wasn't that great, unfortunately, but what they did was, was history making.
The audacity of you to say that about the American Dragon, Brian Daniels.
Not Jake Long, sir.
Oh man, that was a big shout out to the American Dragon, Jake Long. Great show on Disney. We got Job, probably our final question, saying, anybody who thinks that The Rock is going to beat Roman must be watching Big Time Grapplers. That's a damn shame. There is a world where The Rock beats Roman, and it makes sense. It's just, I just don't think it's for the belt.
Yeah, I don't think it should be for the belt.
Yeah.
No.
All right, well, anything else you want to add, Trevor, before we head out?
Oh, I think we said enough, didn't we?
we said a lot.
We said a lot
it's fun to watch. OT Graps Tuesday night tomorrow. Guys, it is, as always, it has been a spectacular, fun, adventurous, weird, and wacky episode. But
as always,
that's what we do here, OT Graps. Guys, be sure to go over to youtube.com/OT Grab, subscribe. We are so effing close to 100 subs on the new channel over there. Help us get there.
At 92, guys. So close.
It's not 92, is it? I thought we passed 90. Hold on, we're gonna get the updated drum roll, please, Trevor, for the updated number. We're at 97, so we did get some.
That changed since early today. That's crazy.
Heck yeah. Last video got almost 3,000 views. So like, come on, bring the love to OT Graps on YouTube. Guys, be sure to hit the like button on this stream.
I
It
think
helps.
someone wants to say bye.
It helps out the algorithm. Helps this grow. Helps more people see the wonderfully wacky OT Graps universe. Guys, thank you so much for the love from each and every one of you, from Ali to Charles, Job, Kenny Bomb. Oh, Dobby wants sock.
Dobby.
To Dobby, who still thinks I'm ugly as hell, which is why he might look at the screen. Oh my God, that is a cute dog.
He is. He's a little shit, but he's cute.
Oh man, The Rock will never beat Roman Reigns like Cody will never beat Roman Reigns. WrestleMania 75, adrenaline and result.
Oh,
I am so effing old. Oh man.
Oh my hip.
It's gonna be it's WrestleMania season, baby. Anything can happen, guys. Before we go out, just want to thank every single one of you again for showing up, showing out. This has been a fun stream.
Yes,
go back and watch it from the beginning. If you missed anything, be sure to subscribe on OT Graps. Follow Trevor on Twitter at TreverTainment. TreverTainment. If you want to, follow me on the X. Not the Generation X, on the X. At Real OMERQ. Until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.
Love those from afar, hug those are close. And also, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support that you've given both of us. Like, we don't deserve it. We like it, we just don't deserve it. And thank you for making us like almost 20K on wrestling, on Real Wrestle Talk, and almost 100 on OT Graps. We appreciate every last one of you guys. See you next week.
Hell yeah. And I'm putting Kenny's stream, which is supposed to go live at 8:30. We're putting that in the chat. Guys, go check.
We'll check out Kenny Bombs.
Yeah, go check out Kenny's stream, guys. Until next time, guys, we're out.